everyone, this is Cindy with Playing with the Heart, and I'm back with a project share. So what I have decided to do, at least for the next month or so, in between other projects I've got coming up, because I do have the Tailored Expressions online Stamp Joy, where she does like online workshop. And so that's something I'm going to be doing. A couple other things too, but mostly I'm going to be using newer products to me, products that I got in recent hauls or the hauls that I've done in the last 3 months. And before I put them away, I'm going to go ahead and use them so that I know that I'm using all my new stuff, because that seems to be a problem. Maybe it's just a problem with me, but so I was inspired by things that I saw online, but there aren't tons and tons of stamp market cards, videos, and things like that. So unless you're getting them like from the Stamp Market like YouTube channel or from their designers, there's not that many designers. It's hard to find actually examples to kind of be inspired by, because I like to look at those just to kind of see how the product works. And a lot of times I'll case one of them just so that I can see how the products work and how they look, and then try to be inspired. So you'll see that, but I'm using, and these were ones that I think I got these all on, I don't know if I got these on clearance or if I just decided to buy the birthday stuff. It's hard to say, but I'm using this stamp set right here. And so this makes a cake, and then it's got candles, and then it's got all of these sentiments that can go inside, or they can go inside the cake, or however you want to do it. But this is a separate die. It doesn't come with this set. It's like a little twirly die, and it's a very fine twirl, I noticed. I'll show you that. And then the cake and the candles come in the die, and then you've got your sentiments have dies too, so you could do a sentiment anywhere. So that's kind of nice. And you can also layer sentiments, which I think is pretty cool. So there's that. And then this one, which you know, like I said, and I think I said in my last video, I don't know if I need a new Misty or what the deal is, but I'm not getting really good impressions with my Misty. So I have a first generation Misty. I have a little mini Misty. So I don't know where that one is. Maybe I'll pull that one out and see if I can get a better impression. So I had to stamp the sucker like a million times to get a good impression. So I saw one card where they stamped this and then they colored in all of this, because this can be colored in. I didn't do that with mine. I wanted some simpler cards, so I didn't do that. And then I used my tag die from CC Designs. So let's get started. So I did see a card much like this one, where it was stamped and then embossed in white on vellum. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a very subtle stamp there. So I stamped and embossed in white. And then I didn't mind that some of it didn't come out the greatest, because like I said, the impressions were difficult to get with my Misty. So I stamped it in this light pink, and then used the die to cut it out. And I just stamped Eat Cake right on it. I stamped my candles, and then I just did a little modeling paste here with some glitter. So very simple, but I think it's pretty cute. And then this one, I just stamped the background stamp, and I just didn't color it in. I went ahead and mounted it on some cardstock that's kind of similar in color, but maybe a little tiny bit off. So it kind of really kind of pops the color pretty well. And then I used the die for the candles. Now the die for the candles cuts each candle individually, so they can be kind of a pain to work with. So it's fine though. So there you go. And then what I did here is I layered the dies. So one that was just cardstock, and then one with a sentiment, and I layered those on top of each other, so they look have that 3D look. And then here is that little kind of twirly loop die. And you can see it's a very thin sort of die. One of the things I wanted to do, and I just kind of didn't get to it, but it's kind of on the back burner, something I might want to do, is a wedding cake. I didn't use this for a wedding cake. It was strictly sort of birthday oriented, but I think this would be a really, I think I have a Mr. and Mrs. die, so I think it might be really nice to do this cake and make it like a wedding cake and put Mr. and Mrs. on it. I think that might be kind of cool. So I think it'd be really great to use it for that. And then here is a tag. I didn't put a little thingy on here, but so this tag, I just cut the tag shape out of some pink cardstock I had in my stash, and then I white embossed that background image, and then I just put the cake right on top of there with a little bit of twirly I had left, and it's just like super simple. Basically, I was just using pieces that I had cut out and colored. So those are my projects, and that is using Stamp Market's some birthday stuff. So thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Creating the Heart.